It's Wonderland Weekly with a very special intro here by Kermit the Frog! Yay! Was that alright? That was good? Alright. Well, thanks everybody, and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at Canada's Wonderland once again for another fantastic day at Camp Spooky. But it is not off to the greatest start because right up here by the front gate washrooms, the park has replaced the only water bottle refill station in the entire park. They've replaced it with a drinking fountain. Boo! Boo that so much. I know. Why? We need more water bottle refill stations, not fewer. No. Oh dear. All right. I am, I think reasonably upset about that, but that's just me. Yeah, no, man. Okay. Very disappointed by that, but hopefully the rest of the day will be a lot better. On the note of water, the park has also shut off the royal fountains for the year as they prepare for Snowflake Lake as part of Winterfest, which is starting in a few weeks. Last year, then they only had, I think, one weekend in between Haunt and Winterfest, but this year there are going to be two. So just kind of an interesting little change there. But I am still very excited to see this progress and very, very excited for Winterfest to start. Somehow, even though I have been coming to Haunt every single week this year, then I have never seen this guy before. This is fantastic. I love seeing these animatronics here in the park. And yeah, this one is really, really fun. This is a bit of a throwback to back before the Ruins was put in back in 2013. And yeah, no, it's a washroom sign on this side of the pathway pointing to the mountain washrooms. I mean, it's a simple thing, and this is not quite the same spot that it was in before, but I really like this sign a lot better than the giant one that they usually have taking over the Ruins and Pandemonium's spot here. Hopefully, I don't have, much faith, but I do want this to just be no sign for next year now that they have the one pointing from across the pathway. Or at least a smaller one, because it's too big in my opinion. Over here at Lazy Bear Lodge, I thought I would try out one of the Haunt specialty blood bag sort of drinks. So I got the Purple People Eater because I already tried the Pixie Potion last year, I think. So yeah, eventually I'll get through all of them. Hello! Melody, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing good, how are you?
I am doing quite well indeed. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't see you guys last week. I had some family stuff, so I couldn't make it to the park. But yeah, how's everything going on the Hollow? Are you guys preparing to wrap things up then, I guess?
Yeah, have you met the Spirit Manor?
Sorry?
Have you gone to Spirit Manor?
Spirit Manor, yes, I have, yeah. Yeah, Spirit Manor is amazing. I love all the people in there, and yeah, just all the decor. They did a great job with the interior decorating there, so yeah. I imagine that your house probably has a similar sort of vibe to it, or?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, great to see you. Bye. Hello, Autumn. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. And I know last time that I saw you, it was 2 weeks ago.
I know. Where were you last week?
I had some family stuff that got in the way, but yeah, no. And I do apologize. I feel like the last video I didn't get you quite in focus, and that sort of thing. But how is everything on the Hollow? I understand that you guys are kind of wrapping things up.
Yes, I know. Yeah. I think Followups said it's the last weekend, but we're also really happy to be here, and we're happy to see everyone for the last time.
Absolutely. It has been so great getting to meet you and all the other people here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and yeah, I am hoping that maybe you guys will be back next year.
Yeah, I'm hoping to.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, in the meantime, just have a good, safe flight back to Sprinkle Town.
Yes.
Yes, Sprinkle Town. Awesome. All right, bye.
Bye.
Over here in the Parents Rest Zone building, then they are preparing for Winterfest with all sorts of ornaments hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, which just it looks a little strange at the moment, but yeah, it will look very nice once this becomes, I think, Sally's Christmas crafts once again. So yeah, very, very cool. In this week's edition of things basically only Toronto Thai would notice, maybe some other people might, but the bridge here next to the Medieval Fair funnel cake location, as you may recall, earlier in the season, then the park had updated it. They had taken out the spiked posts and put in just horizontal beams. Well, now the park has put in some vertical beams, or vertical posts, but they are not spiked on top. Still a very, very nice improvement. I mean, look at the shadows. That just gives off such like a castle gate sort of feel. And yeah, it looks really, really great compared to, yeah, how it did just a couple weeks ago. Final-ish view from this area regarding the Lazy Bear Lodge construction, certainly, because the fence has now been put in place, yeah, stretching from Vortex's first drop to its second drop. Yeah, so that is cool to see that being put in place, permanent fence. And yeah, that I think wraps it up for Lazy Bear Lodge construction. But I might still stop by here a little later on in the season if Tundra Twister really starts to take shape. Otherwise, I will definitely be getting shots from this area next year to see how Tundra Twister looks on that plot of land. Well, as part of my 5-year anniversary celebration here, then I decided to get a pumpkin spice funnel cake. Yes, and that is it is going to be delicious. And yeah, I love funnel cakes. What can I say? All right, everyone, it is getting close to the end of the video, and you all know what that means. It is time for trivia time. Yes, and this will be the final trivia time of the year, I think. I mean, maybe if there's a huge outcry for me to do trivia time during Winterfest, maybe I will, but I don't really think I'm going to. So, for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below, how many feet of wooden coaster track is there at Canada's Wonderland? If you can let me know that in the comments below, I will give you a shout out in my next video. Scratch that. It'll be in the first video of 2023. But yes, please do let me know that. And yeah, a huge shout out to SMG, who correctly stated that there are 9 Cedar Fair parks who currently have an operating Sky Coaster model. Yes, the only 2 Cedar Fair parks that do not have one, outside of water parks, of course, are Dorney Park, which is a little surprising to me, and Knott's Berry Farm, which isn't quite as surprising to me. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think that those 2 parks should get a Sky Coaster? I don't know how I feel about it, but do let me know how many feet of wooden coaster track there is at Canada's Wonderland. Well, that'll about do it for this week here at Camp Spooky, and yes, I completely forgot to film my outro before I left the park, so I am doing it now. But yeah, no, I had a fair bit of fun. I met up with a couple friends, and yeah, just in general had a good time. I did yeah, work on my anniversary project, so yeah, look forward to seeing that in just a little bit. I'll try to have it up very, very soon. But yeah, other than that, then yeah, I saw a couple characters, not too many, and yeah, just had a great time. I really enjoy Camp Spooky. If you want me to keep doing these videos during Camp Spooky, then do let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I think that'll about do it. So until next time, as always, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.